About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Well, it's finally here, Singy, draft day.
Yeah, one of the most exciting days of the year in baseball, Boog. Scouts have done their homework, they've turned in their reports, but you never know who's going to turn out to be that hidden gem or even a future MVP.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starting pitcher, Chris Sale. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Miguel Vargas, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Little chopper rolls foul. One now. High fly ball, right field. And a quick out, number one. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Takes it in for the out. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, you know, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, you know, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So,
this pitch rides in too far. That got him. So man aboard, and now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Swings through that one. Now time called at the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Got him. And that is that. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. We go to the bottom of the first. On the hill for the White Sox, Davis Martin. What do you got on him, Chris?
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
Leading off, J.P. Crawford.
This afternoon, the shortstop, number 4, J.P. Crawford.
No, that's down. Ball.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Now the 0-1.
No, that's low.
Acuna
Ball.
with another scorching run of play lately. That one ripped, but foul. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two on the way. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Checks over to first, back safely. Here's Miguel Andujar. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The 0-1, and that one pulled foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at first, 1 away. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. 2 down.
Batting 4th, first baseman, John Kenzie Noel.
Heck one.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss. Had him way out front of the slur. We played an inning, no score. Back at Truist Park. Well, Singy, it's draft day, so you know the front offices around the league are focused on their organization's futures.
This is one of those events that can shape a franchise for years, Boog. The choices made today might be the reason we're talking about a championship down the road.
That's ball 4. Save!
1 out. Runner at second. Eli White getting ready to hit.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Tap foul at the plate. The Braves with a chance to score first here in the 3rd and final game of the series. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves strand 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Third baseman, Chase Wydroff.
Out! Out! 3! You're out! 3! Out! Out! 3! You're out! 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 3! Out! You're out! Out! 3! Out! Ball 4. Take your base.
Munetaka Murakami. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
Munetaka Murakami.
Swings through that one for strike 1. He currently leads the league in RBI singing, and now's a good time to add to that total. Right through there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Double steal. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Base hit, 1 run is in. The tying run is in to score, and we are starting over.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Colson Montgomery digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he grounds one back up the middle. Slides for the stop. There's one. On the first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
The 0-1.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
sail ready. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Acuna under this one. And that is that. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The White Sox lead this one 2-1. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Back in the ballpark on one of the most exciting days of the year, MLB Draft Day. Somewhere out there, a high schooler just became a millionaire and still has to clean their room.
That's right, Boo. They can buy a new car now, but they're still taking the trash out after dinner.
Three. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. That's ball 4.
So up next, Chase Mydra.
Third baseman, Chase Mydra.
Bunts it in the air. And that is a big first out.
Now batting, left fielder, number 17.
Popped in the air. Left field. Yastrzemski settles under this one. And there are 2 down.
Up next for Chicago, second baseman, Miguel Vargas.
2 aboard, 2 outs. So up now for Chicago, Miguel Vargas.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
In the air, right field. Acuna should have this one. And that's the 3rd out. White Sox strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. And we're back. It's draft day singing. So as we watch today's game, a new generation is getting that life-changing phone call.
Well, I'll never forget mine back in June of 1993. Feels like yesterday, man.
You're out.
Now pitching for the Sox.
Here's the center fielder, Eli White. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And there's a strike. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Montgomery flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Up next for the Braves, catcher, Henry Davis.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Kwan on the move. He's got it. And that ends the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dylan Lee.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the DH, Munataka.
Out. 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 Three. Out.
So they turn to their closer, Robert Suarez.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
High fly ball, right field. Acuna under it. And there's one down.
Up next for Chicago, catcher, Corey Lee.
Here's Corey Lee. And that is out of play. The Braves trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
Talk about a clutch swing of the bat. He just changed this game in a big way. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Check swing, and he went. That's strike two.
Well, they're kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Stays alive.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him swinging.
Next for the White Sox,
So up next for Chicago, Chase Mydra. 0 for 3 in this one. Fouled off. He was late. Two down, nobody on. That one at triple digits. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that'll do it. So a ninth inning comeback here, and this game has been flipped on its head. All tied up at 3 apiece.
now pitching for the
Back
White
now,
Sox.
and on the
Number
mound, the
31,
closer, Grant Taylor.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Leading off for the Braves, left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
No, that's down. Ball.
Swings through that one out in front that time. comes up empty. That's strike 2. Taps softly to the right side. Throws to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Up next for the Braves, third baseman, Leo Rivas.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Oh, and this one's blasted high and deep. It's on its way out of here. Ball game.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing in the bat, nice win for the team.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long